This morning, a 71-year-old grandfather missed his daily walk with his grandkids because of a simple mistake he didn't even know he was making. It's something so common, so easy to overlook, that many of us over 70 do it every single day without a second thought. The truth is, as we age, our bodies become more sensitive to the little habits we've carried for years. Habits that once felt harmless but can now quietly put our health at risk. In this video, we're diving into 4 morning mistakes that could be silently affecting your heart, your balance, your energy, and even your brain. These are things most of us do without realizing. But here's the good news. They're simple to fix. Stick with me until the end, because the final mistake is one you might not even know you're making yet. Dramatically raise your risk of falls, dizziness, or even heart issues. If you find this helpful, please hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, and let me know in the comments. Type 1 if you're with me or if there's something I can do better. Now let's get started and take control of our mornings together. Mistake 1. Skipping water. First thing in the morning. Picture this. You wake up, stretch a little, and head straight for your morning routine. Maybe it's making coffee or checking the news. But here's something you might not think about after a whole night of sleep. Your body is quietly asking for water. It's one of those things we often overlook, especially as we get older. But skipping a glass of water first thing in the morning can be a bigger mistake than you realize. When you're over 70, your body is more sensitive to even mild dehydration. While you sleep, your organs keep working. Your lungs keep breathing, and you lose fluids through your breath and a bit of sweat. By the time you wake up, your blood is a little thicker. Your circulation is a bit slower and your blood is running on less than it needs. If you don't give it water soon after waking, you're putting extra strain on your heart, your kidneys, and even your brain. That can lead to things like higher blood pressure, sluggish circulation, or even a greater risk of serious issues like a stroke or heart attack. Have you ever woken up with a dry mouth, stiff joints, or a foggy head that takes a while to clear? Maybe you feel a bit more tired than you'd like in the morning. Those can all be signs. Your body's craving hydration. And if you're reaching for coffee before water, like so many of us do, you might be making things harder on yourself without even knowing it. Take someone like Ellen, a 76-year-old, who loved her morning ritual of brewing a strong cup of coffee. For years, she never thought about drinking water first. But as time went on, she started noticing dizziness and headaches in the morning, and her energy just wasn't what it used to be. Her doctor suggested a simple change: start the day with a glass of water. Within a couple of weeks, Ellen felt sharper. Her headaches faded, and she had more pep in her step. It was like her body was saying, "Thank you for listening." The fix is so easy, and it makes such a big difference. Keep a glass of water by your bedside and take a few sips as soon as you wake up. If you like warm drinks, try warm water with a splash of lemon. It's gentle on your stomach and feels like a cozy start to the day. That one glass helps thin your blood, gets your circulation moving, and supports your kidneys and heart. It can even help with digestion, keeping things running smoothly. Don't wait until you're thirsty by then. Your body's already behind. Make it a habit to start your morning with water, and you'll feel the difference in your energy, your clarity, and your whole body. If this resonates with you, comment 2 below to let me know you're still with me. And let's keep going to the next mistake. Mistake 2. Rushing out of bed in the morning. You know how it feels to wake up, toss the covers aside, and hop out of bed, ready to tackle the day. It's something we've done our whole lives without thinking twice. But for those of us over 70, that quick leap out of bed can be riskier than we realize. As we get older, our bodies need a little more time to catch up in the morning. After lying down all night, your blood pools a bit in your legs and lower body. If you stand up too fast, your blood pressure can drop, suddenly leaving you feeling dizzy, unsteady, even a little faint. This is called orthostatic hypotension, and it's why so many of us feel a bit off balance first thing in the morning, or a worse, risk a tumble that could change everything. Have you ever stood up and felt the room spin for a second? Maybe you had to pause and hold onto the bed or a chair to find your footing. That's your body whispering, "Hey, give me a moment." Take someone like Tom, a 7-year-old, who loved starting his day with a quick stretch and a cup of tea. He never thought twice about jumping out of bed until one morning he stood up too fast, felt a wave of dizziness, and nearly fell. Thankfully, he caught himself on the dresser, but it was a wake-up call that made him rethink his routine. The good news is there's a simple way to start your day safely, and it only takes a minute or two. Instead of rushing out of bed, try this gentle 3-step approach. First, when you open your eyes, take a few deep breaths and wiggle your fingers and toes to wake up your circulation. Second, roll onto your side and ease yourself up to a sitting position, letting your feet rest on the floor. Third, before you stand, take a moment to circle your ankles, stretch your arms, and give your body a chance to adjust. It's like a soft, slow start to your morning, helping your body ease into the day. This small habit can make such a big difference, keeping you steady on your feet and reducing the chance of a fall. And we all know how serious falls can be: broken hips, long recoveries, or even losing the freedom to move around like you want. So if you're used to springing out of bed, give yourself permission to slow down. Those extra moments of care could keep you safe and ready to enjoy your day. If this hits home for you, drop a 1 in the comments below, and let's move on to the next mistake together. Mistake 3, drinking coffee before eating anything. For so many of us, the morning doesn't really start until that first sip of coffee hits our lips. It's like a warm, comforting ritual, brewing the pot, smelling that familiar aroma, and settling in for the day. But if you're over 70 and drinking coffee on an empty stomach, you might be doing your body more harm than good. When you wake up, your stomach is empty, your blood sugar is low, and your body's just getting started. Add to that your cortisol. The stress hormone is naturally higher in the morning. Pouring coffee into that delicate system can send your cortisol spiking, even more stressing your body, upsetting your digestion, and even causing long-term issues like acid reflux or stomach irritation. Have you ever had a morning cup of coffee and felt a little jittery, maybe a bit queasy, or noticed your stomach grumbling in a way it didn't used to? That's your body trying to tell you it needs a little cushion before the coffee. The acidity in coffee can irritate an empty stomach, especially as we age, and our digestion becomes more sensitive. For some, it leads to heartburn, indigestion, or that uncomfortable burning feeling. Take someone like Clara, a 75-year-old, who couldn't imagine a morning without her black coffee. It was her routine for decades. But lately she'd been dealing with acid reflux that seemed to come out of nowhere. She thought it was just part of getting older, until her doctor pointed out her coffee habit. Clara started eating a small snack before her coffee, and within weeks, her stomach felt so much better. No more burning or discomfort. You don't have to give up your beloved coffee. Just tweak the timing a bit. Try having a little something to eat first, even if it's simple, like a banana, a handful of nuts, or a piece of toast. This acts like a buffer, protecting your stomach from the coffee's acidity, stabilizing your blood sugar, and calming that cortisol spike. It also helps your body absorb the caffeine more slowly, so you get a steady lift instead of a quick jolt followed by a crash. If you've ever felt anxious or shaky after coffee eating, first can make that energy feel smoother and more balanced. So tomorrow morning, before you reach for that coffee mug, pause and grab a small bite. It's a tiny change that can make a world of difference for your stomach, your energy, and how you feel all day long. Your body's working hard to keep you going. Give it a little love. Before that first sip, if this one hits home, drop a 3 in the comments to let me know you're still with me, and let's move on to the next mistake together. Mistake 4, ignoring morning stiffness and moving too fast. When you wake up in the morning, do you ever feel that familiar tightness in your knees, back, or shoulders? It's easy to brush it off as just getting older and push through it to start your day. But for those of us over 70, ignoring that morning stiffness And jumping into movement too quickly can be a dangerous mistake. While you sleep, your muscles and joints stiffen up because you're not moving, and your body produces less of the natural fluid that keeps your joints lubricated. That means when you first wake up, your body isn't quite ready for action. If you stand up too fast, twist the wrong way, or take a quick step without warming up, you're risking pain injury or even a fall that could set you back for weeks or months. Think back to a morning when you felt that stiffness, but kept going anyway. Maybe it eased up after a bit, or maybe you told yourself it's no big deal. But day after day, ignoring those signals can lead to bigger problems, like chronic pain or a sudden injury that could have been avoided. Take someone like Henry, a 78-year-old, who prided himself on staying active. He'd wake up stiff, but dive right into his morning routine. One day, as he hurried to the bathroom, he took an unsteady step, lost his balance, and fell hard on his hip. That one moment led to months of recovery, all because he didn't take a few extra minutes to ease his body into the day. The good news: you can protect yourself with just a little care, and it doesn't take long. Before you even get out of bed, start with some gentle movements. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Circle your ankles and stretch your arms to wake up your joints. While lying down, try a few slow knee lifts to loosen your hips once you're sitting up, roll down your shoulders, and take some deep breaths to get your blood flowing. These small motions are like a warm-up for your body, helping you move from stiff to steady. When you do stand, take your first step slowly, maybe holding on to a sturdy surface for support, especially if the room's dimly lit or you're heading to the bathroom. This simple routine can make all the difference, helping you step into your day with confidence instead of feeling sluggish or unsteady. Your mobility is your freedom. Those walks in the park, dancing with your grandkids, or just enjoying your daily tasks all depend on it. So the next time you wake up feeling stiff, don't rush through it. Give your body the gentle start it deserves. If this one speaks to you, comment 4 below to let me know you're still with me, and let's wrap things up with some final thoughts. As we come to the end of this video, take a moment to think about your own morning routine. Have any of these mistakes, rushing out of bed, skipping water, drinking coffee on an empty stomach, or ignoring morning stiffness, snuck into your day without you noticing? The truth is, the way we start our mornings sets the tone for everything that follows. And for those of us over 70, those first moments are more important than ever. A healthy, mindful morning isn't about turning your life upside down. It's about small, gentle changes that protect your heart, your balance, and your energy, so you can keep doing the things you love. Whether it's pausing for a few extra seconds before getting out of bed, sipping a glass of water to wake up your body, eating a little something before your coffee, or giving your joints a gentle stretch. These habits add up over time. They can mean the difference between staying active, independent, and full of life, or facing health challenges that could have been avoided. So many of us think that aches, tiredness, or health issues are just part of aging. But that's not the whole story. What touched you most from this video? Is there one habit you're ready to tweak? Or maybe one you're already doing well? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you learned today and how you'll make it part of your life. Your stories inspire me, and they motivate others watching too. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and share it with someone you care about. Your support keeps us creating content to help you live your best life. Thanks so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Here's to starting our mornings right together.